I'm Jock Bartley.
I'm Mark Andes.
I'm Rick Roberts.
And this is Larry Burnett, and we're in Firefall, and I hope you all will join us with Bill Huie on What's It All About.
Pop rock, jazz, soul, country rock, folk rock. They've all been used to describe this hot band from Boulder, Colorado. I'm Bill Huie. In a moment, more from Firefall on What's It All About.
You are the woman that I've always dreamed of. I knew it from the start. I saw your face and that's the last I've seen of my heart.
Firefall's 6 members were trained in some of the best bands of the 60s. The Flying Burrito Brothers, Graham Parsons, Canned Heat, Chris Hillman, The Byrds. Somehow they all ended up in Colorado, where Firefall was born in 1974.
Somewhere around the summer of '75, it got to where we were playing enough to make it our main pursuit. And we signed our contract with Atlantic in the fall of that year, and then around the first of 1976, we made our first album. And from there, it's all rumor.
After their first hit, You Are the Woman, Firefall needed a strong follow-up. Just Remember I Love You was it. And as composer Rick Roberts tells, every line of the song was painfully sincere.
When it all goes crazy and the thrill is gone, the days get rainy and the nights get long, when you get that feeling you were born to lose, staring at your ceiling, thinking of your blues.
Well, no, that's just concerned a lady that I had at the time. It was putting me through mysterious changes, and when it all goes crazy, it all was. For some reason, I guess you tend to write more songs at points of turmoil. That song basically was just born out of one more black depression.
Just remember I love you, and it'll be alright. Just remember I love you more than I can say.
During the last 2 years of the Burrito Brothers' existence, Roberts was their primary composer. Now as chief songwriter for Firefall, he's no less serious about his artistic task.
I'll work over one line sometimes for 5 or 6 hours, sitting up all night with insomnia, what am I going to do with this? And write it down 20 or 30 times, and scratch 29 of them out, and then just have it just exactly the way I want to write that line. And when you finish a verse like that, since the lines are sort of disjointed from one another, sometimes I'll look back and I'll go, that's not really what I thought I was starting up to say, but now that I think about it, that is what was on my mind.
Never mind the reason, you may never know. Blame it on the season, they come and go.
Normally it takes me a while to write a tune. That song kind of sprang forth full-blown in the course of one desperate evening.
Blame it on whatever it might have been.
Roberts feels that the songwriter has no special power of prophecy. The poet is different from the bricklayer only because he has developed the power of expressing what everyone feels.
What I think gifted songwriters can do is express in a way that people can identify with feelings and changes that they're going through that happen to be common with a lot of folks at the same time. I don't think that necessarily songwriters or performers or anybody are that much more in tune, but maybe they have the ability or the personality to express a sentiment or a feeling or a thought that happens to be in line with a lot of folks.
One thing that's important to learn in life is that for the most part, everyone has the same problems and pains, the same desires and temptations, the same joys and pleasures. We're all in what is described as the human condition. And when we can understand that, and that we share a common burden and a common joy with another human being, it is much easier to love that other human being. And that's what it's all about.
Cinderella, couldn't you see? I didn't want your company. Should've left that morning, left that day. Took your love and your child.